Hi, my name is Frank Johnson, and in the next 10 minutes, I am going to present to you the greatest secret you have heard in your entire life, one that will transform your life in ways you've never imagined. Make sure you watch this video until the end because this is the only way you will truly understand the whole concept. Before we move on, just let me tell you a couple of things about myself and how I turned my life around. It all started back on May 15th, 2007, when one of my friends, John, gave me a DVD set on my birthday. At first, I didn't know what to make of it, but since I knew him very well, I was sure it had to be something of great importance. The name of the movie was The Secret, and I became so excited even before I got to watch it. And when I did watch it, it literally blew my mind. At that time, I was really in financial straits. Not to call myself completely broke, but I really needed some hope in my life. Anything that could help me. That movie introduced to me a universal law called the Law of Attraction. At first, I did not understand exactly what that was all about, but then I watched that movie again and again, and I was determined to follow everything they said in the film. Things started to get brighter for me, but there was still something missing in the equation. For some reason, I wasn't getting enough results. Something was going wrong. So I really started digging into it and really researching the Law of Attraction. So before delaying any longer, I enrolled myself into several different training programs for $1,000 using my credit card limit. I knew I had to get to the bottom of this secret. Eventually, I did everything I could to understand and use this power to its fullest extent. For some reason, I had a feeling that the world was working for me, and it was crucial for me to not lose this favorable moment. August 17th, 2007. This is the date I wrote on a blank page as a starting point of my journey, after understanding every possible thing I could about the Law of Attraction. Things didn't really look that awesome for me at this point. My body was not fit. I was a regular man who had only $57.80 in his account balance. My bank account was so light, it could have easily been knocked over by the wind, and I am not joking. Besides not having any money in my account, I also had a balance due on my credit card for $4,789, including all the new interest on my credit card, and only 37 days to get it paid. Imagine the stress in my mind, how I could barely sleep at night thinking I could never get the money to be debt-free. But my adventure wasn't over. On the same day, in the evening, I started searching Google on how a 50-year-old can have a fit body, because this was my first goal on a long list of many other goals. I had never really had a body to be envied, and I decided it was time for me to make that change in my life. I decided it was time for me to be admired for a change. The morning of August 18th, I started exercising, yoga, and meditation. That evening of the same day, I got this idea of selling cookies. I was pretty good at making cookies, but I never thought of making a business out of my passion. It was strange how a clear mind can change your perspective and help you focus on what really matters. The next day, I woke up early in the morning. I made 4 boxes and went door to door to try selling some cookies. I was stunned. I managed to sell all of them in just 2 hours, and people were asking for more. I know it doesn't sound like much. I was only making $5 of profit per box, $20 of profit for the afternoon. But this was just the beginning of a great business venture. I made a target of selling 20 boxes per day to make $100 per day. In the next 20 days, I made $3,000 after cutting off my expenses. It was amazing to me to see how much could be achieved by just doing things I already knew. All I had to do was put my mind to it and act on my thoughts. The results then started coming naturally. Anyway, long story short, I paid my due credit card and still had $1,400 of cash in my hand on the day that I paid off my credit card balance. From that moment on, I have to admit that I never looked back. Things evolved one after another, and in just a short time, I had an Amazon business. Bakery shop, restaurant, real estate agency, import-export. I was playing my cards well. Now, I have 9 fixed income sources, and it's just been 9 years since I started using the Law of Attraction properly. It's like every year I invest in a new venture, and it makes another fixed asset to create a recurring income for me. We've all been there. I have been there. life is all about opportunities and how you manage to face your problems. Because, oh boy, they will always come to block you in your path. Facing problems is no death sentence or anything like that. I like to think of it more as a polishing process. All your problems teach you to be a better person. Each of your problems are all important lessons to learn from if you look at them from the right perspective. The problem with most people is that they always look at the empty half of the glass. Or if they happen to try a door once and find out that it's closed, they give up completely. They give up on the door that attracted them in the first place and totally ignore the other two doors of opportunity that open up for them. So far, I have attended hundreds of programs. I've read thousands of books and I know everything about the law of attraction. And there's one thing clear about it. Anyone can use it. There's no boundary involved of any kind, regardless of your race, gender, age, education. Anyone can use it. You can use it. And all that matters in this case is your mindset. All you need to do is reset the brain and change your perception of things and how the world works in general. It's not easy, but it's possible. Joining this $47 course would be your first step to start making a change in your life. You attract what you do. What you see is what you live. Every day I feel so grateful, and I want you to feel the same. The only thing I wish was that I had this knowledge sooner. Now is the time for you to learn what you really want and how to make those things happen for you. The sooner you start exploring, the sooner you will make things happen. Now, I will teach you everything you need to know about it and how you can use your imagination and your creative power to its full capacity. I will teach you how to make a list and how to use techniques properly, how to ignore negative environments, how to attract more wealth and money, how to increase your passion, how to attract the people you love most. Even the wildest dreams can be achieved with the right mindset and attitude, and all you have to do is learn how to control all these factors. It's all 100% possible. Just name it, and you can do it all. And you can do it now. I'm sure you spend way more than $47 at a restaurant in one evening, or for a gym membership. Maybe you pay more for a car wash or a shirt. But hear me out. This is going to be the best $47 you will ever invest. You're backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee. It's a win-win situation. But I guarantee that you will not regret it for a second. And after a little while, you'll look back in time and tell yourself how fortunate and inspired you were to make this decision. You can enroll and access the program right now. No need to wait for delivery because it is a digital program. You can get all the info on your mobile phone. I have planned all the steps carefully so you can implement these changes in your life as fast as possible. It's crucial for you to get this info now because today translates into wealth tomorrow. So I hope to see you inside. I hope you will enroll. Just click that button below. I can't wait to see you growing and winning so that you can inspire others when they listen to your success story. If I could do it, it means that anyone can do it too. Do not let uncertainty or fear stand in the way of your greatness. In case you have any questions about the program or anything else in between, you can just email us and my well-trained support staff will answer you back within 24 hours. With us, you'll never be alone, and we'll make sure that you get the life you deserve.